You've probably been in situations where you've tried to express yourself, but something always seems to go wrong. You try to talk about how you feel, but the words just don't seem to come out right, or maybe the other person just doesn't seem to understand. And it feels like you're not being heard. This is frustrating because deep down you know the importance of communicating clearly, but the struggle is real. So what's going wrong? And why does it feel so hard? It all starts with the way we approach communication. We're often taught to talk, but not necessarily how to truly listen or understand. And this is where things begin to break down. You see, communication isn't just about speaking, it's about connecting, truly understanding what the other person is trying to say. It's about hearing the emotions behind the words, not just the words themselves. When you understand this, you unlock the secret to healthy communication. You've probably experienced the frustration of being misunderstood. It happens to everyone, but the key is realizing that it's not always about what you say. It's about how you say it. Tone, body language, and timing all play a huge role. A lot of the time, it's not that the person you're speaking to doesn't care, it's that they're not getting the full picture. Maybe you didn't express yourself clearly enough, or maybe you weren't in the right emotional state to communicate properly, and the moment passes, leaving you feeling unheard and disconnected. Now, imagine if you had the ability to get your message across, to express yourself in a way that not only makes sense but also makes the other person feel heard and understood. What would that change for you in your relationships, your work life, and even with yourself? Would it make your connections deeper, more meaningful, and more fulfilling? It's all possible when you unlock the secrets of healthy communication. One of the first steps is understanding that effective communication is a two-way street. It's not just about you talking and hoping the other person listens. It's about both parties engaging in the conversation, actively listening, and being present in the moment. This means putting down your phone, stepping away from distractions, and giving the conversation your full attention. Only then can both sides truly hear each other and connect on a deeper level. And then there's the power of active listening. You've probably heard the term before, but what does it actually mean? Active listening isn't just hearing the words, it's about engaging with what's being said, asking questions and showing empathy. It's about truly understanding the message behind the words and reflecting back what you've heard. This helps the other person feel heard, valued, and understood. It also allows you to clarify anything that may be confusing, ensuring there's no room for miscommunication. Next, there's something else you need to know about communication. Your emotions are just as important as your words. They're often what trigger the conversations in the first place. So, learning to express your emotions in a healthy way is key to unlocking good communication. When you're angry, sad, or frustrated, it's easy to speak out of those emotions, but when you do, it can lead to conflict and misunderstanding. Instead, focus on expressing how you feel in a calm and composed way. For example, saying "I feel frustrated when this happens" instead of "you always make me mad." This makes a huge difference in how the other person responds. Another important part of healthy communication is being open and honest. Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship, and it's built through honesty. When you're transparent and real, it invites the other person to do the same, and this creates an atmosphere where both of you can share openly without fear of judgment. Of course, honesty should always be respectful, and it should be given in a way that doesn't hurt the other person's feelings. But being truthful even about difficult things is essential for growth. But let's talk about another crucial piece of the puzzle: timing. You know that feeling when you've tried to talk about something but the other person wasn't ready to listen. Maybe they were stressed or distracted, or maybe you chose the wrong moment to bring it up. Timing matters. There are moments when the person you're talking to needs space, when the timing isn't right, and it's important to respect that. On the other hand, there are moments when you can't wait anymore. And in those cases, you have to find a way to approach the conversation without overwhelming the other person. It's also important to be aware of your body language. Did you know that over 90% of communication is nonverbal? That's right. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. When you communicate, make sure your body language aligns with your words. If you're saying one thing but your body language is saying something else, it can cause confusion. If your arms are crossed, if you're avoiding eye contact, or if your posture is closed off, it might give the impression that you're not truly open to the conversation, even if your words suggest otherwise. But there's something else. In healthy communication, it's important to be able to give feedback, not criticism. Criticism puts the other person on the defensive, while feedback offers support. Feedback helps the person understand what they've done well and where they can improve, without making them feel attacked or blamed. It's about showing them that you care enough to want them to grow. This creates a safe space for both people to be open and honest. knowing that their words will be heard without judgment. In addition to this, it's important to practice patience. Communication takes time, and sometimes things don't get resolved right away. That's okay. You don't always have to have the answer immediately. But what you can do is show that you're willing to work through the issue together. Patience allows both parties to process their feelings and come up with solutions that work for everyone. It's not about rushing through tough conversations, but about making sure that the message is received with understanding and care. So now you're equipped with the tools to unlock healthy communication in your life. You've learned how to be a better listener, how to express your emotions constructively, and how to build trust through honesty and openness. You understand the importance of timing, body language, feedback, and patience, and how all of these pieces fit together to create meaningful, productive conversations. With this knowledge, you're ready to build stronger relationships, foster deeper connections, and ultimately live a more fulfilling life. Now, before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, and share this video, because there's so much more to learn in the next one. Together, we'll continue unlocking the secrets to living your best, most empowered life. See you soon.